Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to do some how are they holding up all this week with the Prime figures. Hopefully, if this all plays out, this is all going to be one, because I've got 7 figures, so this might just be one long week of just the Prime figures that Chris loaned me a little while back. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this video, these things are way down the road back to his house. So this is the first edition Optimus Prime from the Prime line. I don't have any of my old Prime figures anymore. I did sell them all, but yeah, it's one of the better shows. Now, a lot of these figures, and I'm going to probably say this a few times, they have accessories that I don't know if they actually came with these figures. So these, I think, are... But I don't think this gun is. The reason why I don't think it is because it seems to be yellow plastic on the inside. And nothing on him is yellow. And the paint seems to be wearing off. So I don't think it's his gun. It works for him pretty well. So, as we go, there's going to be... And it's like there's mold. It's like it's kind of warped here a little bit. It almost seems more like a... third-party add-on was my guess, but I don't know. Chris would probably know the better. And it's currently 3 o'clock in the morning my time, so I'm not going to start texting him and ask him. But anyway, these look real. These do not. This does not. But anyway, let's take a look at the figure. Now, I don't think I ever actually owned the first edition Prime. I had the... Because they didn't have like a standard release, so I wasn't able to just go to the store and pick them up. I did have the standard Prime, which was a whole different mold, which I did enjoy that one. But this one's pretty great looking for what it is. So head is on a ball peg, so you get the left and right, up and down. Not really any side to side. I do like the cross in between, the Bayverse style look and G1 style. They did this better, and way before the Bumblebee movie came out. I think they did a really good job here. Shoulders swivel, hinge at this joint here, out to there. Most of him is molded plastic with just some paint detail going on here and there. But it's one of those that's like it works the way it should. Bicep swivel, bends at the elbow, wrist swivels, no in and out. There's a waist swivel, but it's positioned in the back, so it looks a little funky as you go. So it's like if you do a little bit of a waist swivel, you're fine. But if you go extreme, it looks like he's been cut in half. Thighs up to there, back to there, out to the side. No thigh swivel, but there is one right above the knee. Bends at the knee. Foot has rocker and tilt. Yeah, he looks great. Like I said, I don't have a Prime figure to really show him off to, but I do have Modern Seeker, the Coronation Starscream, so you can see how much smaller a Voyager is these days. Even though he's actually a Lear class, but yeah. And then the weapons, you can just pop the sword in, pop the gun on, and he's ready to go. Still a pretty knockout figure from a pretty good line. I do wish that the first editions had a more of a shelf presence when it was coming out. Like it was released overseas, and then it wasn't released for US originally, and then it had a small release in certain stores, I believe, and then some figures in the Prime line still haven't been made. So it's like, some of these figures, I if they did a premium paint job and reissued them, I might actually be in on a chug collection on it. I know we've been getting kind of little splashes here and there, but I would just like to see a dedication, okay, we're gonna reissue these Prime figures for standard release with better paint. Hell, charge $50-$60 for this Optimus. Give it a premium paint job. I'm down. But yeah, I would give this, on how they're holding up, I'd give this a solid 10. This guy is amazing. I really like this figure. Yeah, it's one of the best Hasbro's put out, and it's like, it's one of those, it's like, hey, we did a really good job with this Prime figure. We did, didn't we? Let's not release it to the US. Okay. That's a conversation I think somebody had at the board. It's just like, it's like, I still don't understand why they didn't finish the line and get us good figures on some figures. It just it's kind of a bummer. But anyway, I think that's all I got for him.